It's time to shake off the week and get ready for the weekend. This is DXB Today.
Hello and welcome to another DXB Today. It's the last weekend before Ramadan starts and Dubai is truly buzzing as ever, and we're here to show you all that's happening in and around this amazing town.
That's right. It's been a busy few days. Many famous celebrities have been in town, including social media star and entrepreneur Gary Vee. I, of course, got the chance to interview him, so make sure you stick around to watch what he had to say.
There's always a lot going on, not just this weekend, but for the entire month of Ramadan. But first, I want to know what's everyone's plans this weekend.
Ladies first.
It's a loaded question. I want to take advantage of the weather whilst it's still reasonable. So I'm going to be at the beach, having a good time, and also attending DJ Bliss's concert, CocaCola Arena. We're going to have him on a bit later.
But you can get hands on tickets.
He sorted me out. He hooked me up.
Look at that. You're pulling a few strings. I think mine's got a tinge of green at the moment. Not green for envy, but green for St Patrick's Day celebrations, obviously today. And then, as with the Irish, it just continues for an entire weekend. Lots going on around the city, both sporting and, of course, entertainment. You?
I'm exploring the city more with some friends, catching up and maybe hitting the bookshelves for a bit of
friends and bookshelves, two very different things.
Must put us in our place, doesn't it? Eh? Now, if you are planning a mini weekend vacation, perhaps, our guest co-host can help you pick the perfect destination. She is an award-winning travel TV personality turned marketing maven. But who is our co-host today?
Happy Friday, everyone. My name is Zahira Mati, and I'm so excited to be here to talk about all the wonderful things going on in the fantastic city of Dubai with DXB Today.
Great to have Zahira with us throughout the evening. Now, don't know if you noticed, but Europe's legendary wireless music festival made its debut here in Dubai just a couple of days ago. Some of the biggest musical star names were performing. And guess who was right there in the midst of it, checking it all out, rubbing shoulders with the rich and famous? Here's Nimi.
Today we're at Wireless Festival in the capital in Abu Dhabi at Etihad Park. It is the first time this festival has come to the Middle East. Headliner Travis Scott, and it has such an incredible diverse lineup. Artists like Raja Kumari, UK rapper K-Trap is here as well, and Indian rapper King taking to the stage. We're going to be talking to all of them and enjoying the vibes right here today. Raja Kumari opening the stage at Wireless Festival Middle East right here in the capital in Abu Dhabi. Welcome. How are you?
I feel amazing. Yeah. That was so much fun. Just, you know, I've never been able to be the person that opens up a stage, and I took it so seriously. I was like, I'm opening the portal, and like everyone amazing is going to come on this stage. So I was really honored to be with those artists, you know, on the same lineup.
We're with one of the biggest artists in the game right now. I mean, King is here. People are so excited. Welcome, welcome to Wireless Festival in Abu Dhabi. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing. Like it's so fresh and so new for me. So yeah, every second is new for me, and I'm so much excited right now. I'm doing Wireless for the first time. I'm in Abu Dhabi for the first time. So yeah, we're gonna rock it.
What can people expect on the stage today?
Just the energy, man, the energy, the vibes, and just anybody that doesn't know about me, they're going to get to know about me today.
And how important is that for an artist? I mean, so many more artists are going independent.
I mean, the control has been beautiful because I get to decide what music comes out. I get to decide what shows I want to do and how I want people to view the music and listen to the music and view the experience. So it's a good era.
And there's so many young artists that are looking at you and inspired by you. What advice would you give them? They're listening at home.
Just listen to your heart and don't stop. Don't stop.
UAE loves you. Abu Dhabi loves you. So thank you so much for your time.
I'll be back again and again and again.
Thank you.
It was so much fun to be there, and events like that are what make Dubai the absolute perfect destination. And we've got a travel expert who can confirm that. Zara, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I mean, we already know, we all live here, so we know why Dubai is one of the best destinations in the world. But why is it now more so becoming a place that everyone from around the world wants to be in?
Well, I think Dubai's created these perfect set of conditions. You get the very best of all worlds, and I can say that 100%. I've traveled the world in the last couple months. And just yesterday got straight off a flight from LA, and the minute you land at Dubai airport and you walk through those doors, you're like, oh, not only is this home, but this is great. Everything works. It's efficient. We have amazing facilities, amazing activities, and pretty much something for everyone, every age, every interest.
Well, Dubai's vibrant entertainment scene really adds to its charm. And our next guest has been bringing some of the world's biggest artists and performers to Dubai. Let's see what he's planned next. Please welcome General Manager of the CocaCola Arena, Mark Yankar. Welcome to the show,
Thank
Mark.
you for having me.
Really happy to have you back. And we want to know, what do we expect to see this weekend in the CocaCola Arena?
So, incredible weekend. We have 3 back-to-back shows. We have Majid Al-Mohandes, Khaliji Star, tonight. We have Demi Lovato, American pop idol, tomorrow night. And then DJ Bliss and Friends, the big show on Sunday.
Amazing.
Now, Mark, when it comes to the actual setup, I've been to a few shows at Coca-Cola, and it's incredible. It's pretty much world-class on every level. What is it about the destination that makes it so fitting for these huge names that you have?
Well, I think it's a combination of a couple of things. It's probably one of the very newest arenas in the world. It's taken bits and pieces of the best arenas and stadiums and experiences sort of all into one. The destination, the urban lifestyle of City Walk is extremely fitting. And like Dubai, the building is iconic. With the facade lighting, you sort of get that magic, that sprinkle. You talked about it. As soon as you land in Dubai, you get this calm sense of feeling. So you may have 13,000, 15,000 people, but you not only feel safe, but you know the energy is going to be there. You're going to have a great time.
Just a quick reminder that we are, if we have whet the appetite, giving away some tickets. Kindly, Mark's give us a couple of tickets to give away for Demi Lovato. Plus, we've got the one and only Bliss is in the house at the moment. He's going to be joining us a little later on. Haven't got any tickets to give away for Bliss because Nimi's taken them all.
I'll be there. Just check out my social media and you'll get jealous.
Question, Mark. Not your first rodeo. You've been involved in this business for quite some time. Times when I think we're amongst friends, fair to say, in the past it's been difficult to encourage or entice international artists to come and perform here. Is it getting easier to bring big artists to Dubai? Does Dubai sell itself?
Dubai sells itself. Artists are now saying, I want to do a stopover in Dubai. I want to play in Dubai. I want to have a holiday in Dubai. You'll find that regionally as well, the artists will base themselves in and out of Dubai. So they may be performing, for example, in India, or they may be performing in Saudi, but they're basing themselves in Dubai. And a great example of that is the Wireless Festival that took place. Some of the artists are performing at the Saudi Grand Prix this weekend, but they've stayed in Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
So I think Dubai has set itself up really well for that. But I always want to ask the cheeky questions. You've told us what's coming.
Yep.
What can you tell us that we don't know yet about what's on the lineup?
Well, we talked about it off air. We've obviously got the
What did he
Comedy
say
Festival.
off air?
Tell us everything.
We've got the Comedy Festival that starts on the 12th of June. So there's some big shows coming across the city of Dubai, and we're very fortunate to have some of the team and performers at CocaCola Arena. And then we move us to summer. So in the months of June, so just before the schools break out, we've got a big, iconic band that hasn't been here since 2003. And then we've got a real up-and-coming artist that is set for mid-June.
What was the name of the band you mentioned again?
Cheeky. We're trying it. We're trying all we can.
I was here in 2003. Oh, okay. Right. It's okay.
Oh, you got an exclusive. Mark, thank you so much for your time. So many exciting things coming up at CocaCola Arena, and I'm sure we'll have you back very, very soon. So
Really
thank
appreciate
you.
it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Right, let's take a quick break. We'll be back with more plans for your weekend, and of course my exclusive interview with none other than Gary V. Stay tuned.
Yeah, welcome back to DXB Today, where we are on the road this evening. And who better to take us there than Zahira, who's joined us as our co-host today. Thanks again for being with us.
Happy to be here.
You've already made me very jealous about the fact that you are hot-footing, or have hot-footed it off the plane from LA within the last few hours. Travel is in your DNA. You've been winning awards for your travel TV work at the moment. Tell us about that work and what's in the pipeline.
The show is called Great Getaways. It airs on a channel called MyDestination.tv across the United States, which is quite a unique audience. And that's exactly what we do. We take great getaways. A lot of our first couple of episodes have been selfishly and very biasedly based around Africa. So we've done a lot of Namibia, Zambia, Tanzania. We did the Great Migration in Kenya in September. And for me, it's just so magical to be able to take viewers, particularly from as far as America, across my home continent of Africa. So, I mean, travel for me is pretty much, like you said, it's DNA. I live for it, I breathe for it. And the experiences that I have there, I kind of hold on to, and they kind of shape me as a person, I think.
Not jealous. Not
That
jealous.
sounds amazing. And Dubai is the world's entertainment hub. And our next guest is a famous Emirati DJ who's at the center of it all. He's here to tell us more about the upcoming performance at the CocaCola Arena this weekend. Please welcome DJ Bliss. Welcome to the show, DJ Bliss.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So you're performing this weekend, and you're the first ever DJ locally to perform in the arena. So how does that make you feel?
Anxious, nervous, excited, happy, like all these emotions all together. You know, it's a monumental moment doing this. First time, you know, a DJ from here is doing it. And the last couple of days I found myself telling people, like, this show is bigger than just about me and doing this show at the arena. This is like paving the way for a DJ in his bedroom or at home, or guys who are DJing in the clubs and, you know, think that that's all that they can do, or open it up for artists. And so it's really just, you know, trying to create this moment for everybody and trying to get everybody come over here and be part of history, really, being the first time doing it.
Mate, you are a pioneer of creativity here as well, be it in front of the camera, be it behind the decks, be it in all the other work that you're doing at the moment. I mean, you and I are old enough to know that there was a day when it was just international artists coming in, and that's who entertained us. And yet now we're seeing homegrown talent. Is it important for you to mentor the next generation of homegrown talent as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, very valid point. You know, before it was literally just imported talent. And if we got on as an opening act, or they told us, hey, you're going to do it because it's good for you, or... you know, you never knew if you were going to get an opportunity like this, but to do a headline show at the biggest arena in the city, for sure, some kid out there or an up-and-coming DJ or artist is going to look at it and be like, wow, if you know, if he could do it, then we can do it as well. So, absolutely, it's not just about somebody here. It's the region. It's the you know, the whole Arab world as a whole. And I hope it does. It does resonate with them, and I hope it does give them that feeling, because it's super important that we as a region work together to grow and move on to the next level. And the music industry here, honestly, it's booming. It's just a matter of time. So, you know, doing something like this, an artist or a DJ seeing that and think that they can do it, is big.
But Marwan, you give quite close to home. You nurture that opportunity close to home through your supporting acts as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I really thought about this, about where it was going to be, but you know, when I went to the guys at the CocaCola Arena, you know, I know Mark was here earlier as well, you know, the fact that the biggest and most prestigious venue in Dubai gave me the opportunity, a kid from Dubai, like, I can bike to this place. I literally do, by the way. I go by bike around that. I've walked around it. I've been inside, smelt the air, and I thought, you know, one day, you know, I've looked at that venue from outside. I'm like, one day I'm going to do this. And it was actually recently at the 50 Cent concert when I was opening up for him. I'm like, it would be amazing if I did it. And so, yeah, I'm super grateful.
Got it.
Look, let's talk about the performance this weekend. I'm excited to be there. Tell me more about it. What can people expect? It says DJ Bliss and friends. What's going on? Give us some tea.
Yeah, so... so basically, I've got some up-and-coming DJs to open up. You know, I wanted to make sure, like, the same way I had the opportunity coming up. So up-and-coming DJs that I got recommended, they're doing the opening set. Then I have, like, 3 of my DJ crew also opening up. One of the guys I've been DJing with for, like, 15 years. Like, this literally, like, a family type of situation. So they're going to do the opening, and then as part of my show, I'm doing, like, a full production show. So it's laser, lights, full stage, full effects. And I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but the same team who's doing Demi Lovato's show is also doing my show. So they're staying, and like, I'm like, I need it to be bigger than Demi Lovato's show if possible. And then I've also brought in people who have collaborated with me on songs as well. So people who, when I went to them and said, I want to do a song, and they didn't ask any questions. They said, yes, let's do it. So it's a guy called Daffy from Kuwait. It's a guy called Flipperachi from Bahrain, again, getting the region involved. And another guy called AO Beats from the UK who collaborated with me on a song. And the DJs, Mr. Chef Codes, Keza, and Kabu, they're like family to me. So I'm trying to get everyone involved.
You have dangled the carrot in front of us. Unfortunately, Nimi's got all the tickets. The rest of them are sold out. What do we do for tickets?
So I want to give away tickets to the viewers. So all you have to do is go to the social account. So I'm going to give away 4 pair of VIP tickets. So I want you to bring your friend with you because it's important that you know you and your friends. If it's a guy, you're bringing your guy friend with you. If it's your girl, you're bringing your girlfriend with you, or however you want to mix it up. Come down there and have fun. So go to the social media account and just, all you have to do is tag your friend. I want to make sure you bring your true diehard friend, who's going to come there and have a great time with you.
So Tom, you can be my friend. I'll jump on to buy one right now, straight after the show, and tag you.
No worries at all.
Done.
Do that.
You guys are all invited, yeah. As long as you're singing along, come in there with that good energy, and as long as we're making the room feel blissful, everyone's invited.
Well, listen, I'm so excited. We're all excited. It's exactly what the region needs. So DJ Bliss, thank you so much for your time.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Amazing. Well, listen. No pressure. We're about to put you into DXB in 60.
You always say that when you should feel pressure.
I know.
Yeah.
Marwan, you've done this before.
I have.
How did it go last time?
I think I scored all of them correct. I don't want to put pressure on you.
Oh, no. Okay.
There's a high bar. And I know people did well this week.
She's jet lagged. Just
so as many questions as we can in 60 seconds. Cue the clock in 3, 2, 1. What was the theme of today's show? Weekend entertainment or money matters?
Weekend entertainment.
Correct. Which month in the Islamic calendar begins next week? Is it Ramadan or Shawwal?
Ramadan.
Which concert did we feature on the show? Was it Wireless Music Festival or Disney Princess Concert?
Oh, I'm going to go with the Wireless Music Festival.
Correct. How many times has the Wireless Music Festival been held in the UAE? 3 times, or was this the first?
First.
Correct. Which part of the world is the Wireless Music Festival usually held? Europe or Australia?
Europe?
Correct. Which DXB presenter attended the music festival? Was it Katie or Nimi?
Oh, Katie!
Nimi! I'm sitting right here. Who was the first guest on the show, David Carr or Mark Yankar?
Oh, my goodness.
Mark. Okay, correct. Which arena is Mark in charge of? Festival Arena or CocaCola Arena?
CocaCola.
Correct. What is Mark's role at the arena? General manager or head of operations?
General manager.
Correct. Which American singer is performing at the arena tomorrow? Taylor Swift or Demi Lovato?
Demi Lovato.
Is DJ Bliss Emirati, yes or no?
He is.
Correct. Time is up. Okay. You did well.
Got confirmation that the grand total is 10. That's good. Double digit.
Yes.
Double digit growth. We'll tell you that, won't we? I don't know how that fares on the overall leaderboard for the week. We'll try and get that one up for you. Here it comes. Here we are.
Tied second.
Tied in second. You'll take that, won't you?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Not happy with it, are you?
No, I'm a winner. I'm in for pole position.
The answer was looking at you right in your face.
Quite literally.
I know.
We're going to talk
later. I was in for pole, though.
Not good enough. Hira, thank you very much indeed for being with us. Thanks for co-hosting.
You're so welcome. It's been a dream.
Bliss, thank you very much indeed for being with us. All the best on Saturday. Thanks so much indeed. Right, time for another short break. We'll be back with an exclusive chat with the one and only Gary V in a few moments' time. And we'll be announcing the winner of the tickets to go and see Demi Lovato this weekend at the CocaCola Arena. Don't go wandering.
Welcome back to DXB Today, where tonight's performer is looking fantastic. She sounded fantastic in rehearsals as well. Larusi, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
We're so excited. I mean, what's interesting about you is your diverse background. I think that really brings to you as an artist as well. Can you tell us more?
Yeah. I was born and raised in the Netherlands. I have a Dutch mother and a Moroccan father. So I was raised with music like Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Fayrouz, Kulthum. So it was really a mix. And when I started creating my own music, it was evident that I started to use both influences. So my music is basically the base is pop, R&B, and I add the Arabic part on top of it with the tabla and the strings. And then since 2 years, I added even more Arabic words because I live in the region. So I learned the language, Fusha, the traditional Arabic. So yeah, it's been a ride since I've been in the region.
Where can people find you? Instagram, social media?
My social media, I'm MS Larusi, and also Twitter, Facebook. So it's easy to find me there.
Amazing. Well, look, I'll let you get ready for your performance.
Yeah.
Very excited for that. So thank you so much. And coming up next, a brand new exclusive with serial entrepreneur, social media star Gary Vee. I got to sit down with him, and you're about to see it next.
Hey, Nimi here. Today we are at Festival Arena where the man himself is going to be taking to the stage to talk to the masses. Serial entrepreneur, CEO of Vaynermedia, author, speaker, Mr. Gary Vaynerchuk. And I get to sit down with him for an exclusive interview. Gary Vee on DXB Today with us here in Dubai. Gary, an honor to have you back. I feel like this is like your second home now. You're always here. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing. Thank you for that warm welcome, and I'm excited to be together as well.
Well, you know what? So much has changed in Dubai since you were even last here. Things are moving at such a fast pace. I want to know from you in terms of an entrepreneurial space. So many more people are heading over here. The laws are adjusting to even get more people over here. How are we feeling this space is doing in Dubai, and where do we see it going, and why should other countries take note?
That last part really has my attention. You know, I think the answer to that question is forget about opinions or observations. The data is very clear. The country's exploding. The reason other countries should pay attention is, my point of view is, Dubai is replicating something that worked for America 100 years ago, which is if you make it conducive for the A players of the world to come somewhere, they will go. Period, end of story. And, you know, I think there's a really interesting observation of, like, how does the world actually work? I would argue the world works based on talent. Which places have the most human capital? And I think America's immigration laws for 100 years and capitalistic structure created its empire. And I think what Dubai's been doing for the last 25, 30 years is very clear to me. It's doing a modern version of that. You've got to do it thoughtfully. You've got to do it at a proper pace. But it's been a leader in the region. And I will actually argue that when we look back at Dubai and what it's done over these 25 years, in 100 years, we will understand that Dubai, at the center, Dubai changed the outcome of the entire Middle East.
Now, one thing you spoke about on stage is how communication is possibly the greatest thing that you can master. I personally believe your voice is your greatest asset. For someone like you, you're a voice to so many. Did you have a moment in your life, in your career, where you found your voice? How did you discover it, and how did you know how to use it?
That's a great question. I'll go backwards. I knew how to use it because all I'm really trying to do for the world is what my mom did for me, which is create a level of accountable, practical optimism and joy and love, not at the expense of merit. So I'll let everybody re-listen to that sentence a couple times because it really matters. So it was easy for me to figure out what I wanted to do with my voice. As far as how I created it or structured it, or more importantly, protected it, one of the things that's really interesting about me in hindsight is how little I listened to other voices. I think one of the ways I found my voice was by really owning my voice, because I wasn't spending time listening to other voices. I argue that a lot of people listening or watching should spend less time listening to me and others and spending more time listening to lots of humans, listening to themselves. And so I'm very proud of how I've developed my voice. It came out of a deeply empathetic and deeply sympathetic and deeply motivated for value for others place, and I think that's why it's resonated.
Okay, last question for you, Gary. Last time I sat down with you, I asked you what's next, and you said it's not what's next, it's what's now, and that was TikTok about 4 years ago. What are we thinking now?
Just an evolution of that. Like, I think the TikTokification of every platform, we now don't live in the social graph world. We live in the interest graph. It's no longer get as many people to follow you as possible, so then you post something, they see it. Now, somebody with 5 followers can post the most important piece of content on social media because the algorithm will take it and make it run because people showed that they were interested in it. So I would say the now is the interest graph, not the social graph, and that's something people have to adjust to, and that's what I spent the first 25 minutes talking about today, if people understood what I was talking about. And so that's what I want people to focus on.
Gary Vee, thank you so much for your time. Thank you once again.
Hey everybody, it's Gary Vee, and you're watching DXB Today.
Right, it is that time. Time for the big reveal. Let's find out who is the lucky winner of our Golden Circle ticket giveaway to see the one and only Demi Lovato in concert tomorrow night right here in Dubai. Nimi, drum roll please. May the drum roll please. Congratulations go to Kaylin Finn. Well done to you, Kaylin. You'll be seeing Demi in the flesh tomorrow. Well done.
And that brings us to the end of the show. Don't forget to tag us on your weekend adventure in Dubai using the hashtag DXB Today.
What an exciting weekend ahead. I mean, lots of entertainment. Tom, you look exhausted already. What's going on in your head?
I'm just exhausted thinking about it as well. It's been a busy old week. Wrapping up with a busy old weekend as well. But too much to choose from. That's the beauty of this city, isn't it? There's so much out there.
It is indeed. And with Ramadan coming up next week, I think my body's already getting into it from now.
A time of reflection to come.
It is. We're winding down. But we will see you on Monday for a very special Ramadan episode. But until then, take care, have a wonderful weekend, and Larusi, the stage is yours.
So cinnamon, bring the heat from Morocco. Feel the fire, but to make it rain. Got a taste and we ain't gonna stop. Won't no way. All my girls got stamps on their passports. Round the world, then back to LA. Yalla, I am coming for ya. Oh, so good. Come on. Feels so good. Come on. Touch my body. Good. I know you want to get in my soul. Love me. So good, come. So good. So, here you are. Cinnamon, but to give you a taste. Cinnamon spice up in the place. Gonna throw some love in your face. Cinnamon on a roll with the dough. No amateurs, here we go pro. Got bars international.